Hey, sure, buddy, Mikerowchip here, playing Railroader.
Microchip Railways.
And this is episode 8. Yes, I can't believe we're already into episode 8. We're standing here at the oil facility that's outside of Ella. Yeah, sure. And I was wondering at the beginning of this, why does this say CRR? That's not Mikerowchip Railways. Well, dummy, because you don't own this. Okay. All right, I'm done being a dummy. Now I'm going to run over here, and then I'm going to expound on my dumminess. Is that a word, dumminess? I don't know. Sure, why not? Look at all the valves and stuff. Can you pick this up? Nope. Okay. So normally, let's do this, and then let's do this. There we go. Normally, we would now do the passenger run. Actually, we would wait until 1800 hours. That's when we do the evening. Thank you, the evening passenger run. And why 1800? Because it gives people time to get to the train station after they've left work at 1700, which in the military time, of course, is 5 p.m. That's when most people get off, right? 9 to 5? I don't know. That's what I'm assuming. But we made a mistake, and let's take a look at my mistake. There it is. This is sitting at the Whittier Sawmill right now, RFP 24306, except that it's sitting in the wrong spot. Yeah. See, I told you it was dumb. All right, so what we're going to do now is we are going to get this thing into, we're going to keep it in reverse. That's right. And then we're going to back it up. Back to the sawmills where we're headed. Where's the... Oh, there it is. There we go. Throttle up. Brake off. There we go. Now, these switches going back this other way should already be all set up, right? Yeah. And then this one is normal. Is that right? Yeah, that is. Okay, the other ones we can just run through. Don't make a difference. Except we should be, yeah, there's a level crossing there. Sort of got it. Not real well, though. Okay. As we back down this, headed back to the sawmill that's in Whittier. Here we go. I got the reverser set to a negative 55, which gives us a little bit of torque. Well, it was. So I'm assuming negative 50 would be the same amount of torque and speed. It's a balance. Because from what I remember now, if I'm thinking correctly, this person, I don't know if it's the same person has corrected me on several occasions, or a different person, the higher the number, the more torque you get, and the less speed. So, yeah. So the speed limit here is 25, and we're doing 23, so we can add a little juice here. Now, it should be, I'm thinking all the way back into the sawmill should be set up for me, as far as the switches are concerned. I don't remember, although I probably pretty sure that that switch correct. That this thing's going to be buried, right? Is that what's going to be the hopper I need to pull out? Which, even when I put it in there, if I remember thinking to myself, or I may even said it out loud. Shouldn't this be over here with this other hopper? Yeah, it should be, but it's not. Is that one? Oh, that one's not full yet. Yeah. Is it all the way to the front? Why not? What the? Okay. Okay, that was... The started way too late. That's all right, because we can jump out here now anyway. I'm a little bit closer to the switch. I don't have to walk quite as far. There you go. Now I'll pull it forward. Get some torquage going. There we go. Wait till he clears the switch. Clear. Throw the switch. Nice. All right. Let's ride on the back on the way down there. What the heck? Why not? Here we go. Back it up now. All right. Yeah, so normally, like I said, I'd be fast-forwarding time to get us to 1800, but no. You know, mistakes are going to be made, and then you just got to go in there, and you got to correct them. You've heard of the phrase manning up? Well, this is railroading up, right? You got to railroad up and say, listen, things were not done properly. Well, we'll let him. I was going to jump down, but we'll let him clear it completely. I think walking the, length of the engine is not going to be that big of a chore. Here we go. Alrighty. Now, is the next switch thrown correctly? Yes, and the one after that, I should be as well, right? It should be... Yeah, it is normal. I can see it's green, and I just put my cursor on it. 2 indicators. Back up we go. Am I recording? Oh, yeah. Yeah, good. That's awesome. All right. So let's put her into forward now. Take off the independent brake, put her into forward. Warn any peoples around here, of which there are none, but, whatever. All right, we're going to ease on in here now. Yep, the switches are set correctly. Here we go. I'm remembering the controls rather well right now. Got to think about those things when you get older. Am I losing it? It's usually a pretty, open-ended question, but it's, yeah, it happens, right? Okay. So, yeah, we got to do some, some work here now. How's about we glad hand, and then we open up that, and then we come over here and we open up this. Yeah, and then we got to climb. Okay, we got to climb up here and crank that off. There we go, and then we have more problems. Boinks. That's open. Oh, I just closed that. You mo. Open it now. Oh, look at the air just flow in there. Now, there are 2 options here. We could pull it all the way out and then just shove that one. I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm not going to go on that end. I'm going to go down on this end. What's running here? It's shift. Okay. Like most games. So we'll hang on to this end. Here we go. Okay. Let's put it in reverse. We'll give it a bit more torquage than usual because there's a little bit of weight to it. We're not so worried much about speed as we are pulling power here. Hence torque. If I'm thinking of it correctly, which I believe I am. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, we'll watch out this end. That track over there is going to indicate when we need to start braking, which should be about right now. Ooh, those independents are nice. They give you some nice breakage. Alrighty. Like 4 times now I've reached over to my rail driver. This game don't use rail driver. No. There you go. Just got to jump off. And now, what side do we want to be on? It don't make a difference. Well, this side could be close for the porch, but that's all right. Oh, yeah. There I go again from our rail driver. Now let's get some more torquage this time. Here we go. I like that noise. Hear that rumble? Can you hear that on your end? I hear it on my end. It's the wheels rolling across the metal tracks. Oh, it puts chills down my spine. It's beautiful, beautiful noise. Okay. Add some breakage here. We don't want to hit it going too fast. It'll be nice and gentle like. Let me jump off. There we go. Now the question is, well, this one's a lot higher than that one. They said it's in place. Can I push it? What if I just push it so I don't have to hook it up and everything? Will it go? What's going on? Or will it? Is it an emergency or something? No. Okay. Well, I guess you got to hook it up, huh? All right. Okay. Oh yeah, and then this handbrake is on. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could get up there. What the? Climb this ladder and get up here. Oh, I almost fell off the other end anyway. Okay, there we go. Now release it. Pain in the butt. All right. Now let's do it. Actually, it's not a pain. Okay, now throttle up? Or was I bringing up the independent brake? Was I bringing up the independent brake thinking it was the throttle? I bet you I was, wasn't I? To finish that thought I had about a minute and a half ago, that was, I wonder if you can just push it, you know, against the brakes so you don't have to do all the other stuff inside, but what difference does it make? Okay, so this one is correct now. That one is correct. They're both loading up on wood chips. That's a beautiful thing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to climb up here on top of this one, and we're going to say apply the handbrake. This one seems like it should have the handbrake down low, shouldn't it? That's the feeling I get. And come over here. No. Leave that open. Come over here. Close that. There we go. And then we'll hang on to this side, and let's back it back out now. There we go. It's a mistake, but it's a happy little mistake. I kind of feel like Bob Ross when I say that, but it's true because that just means I get to drive the train more. People here at the sawmill don't like it, but what are you going to do? Sometimes things happen in life that don't make us happy. And what do I have to say to that? So be it, Jedi. I don't know why the Jedi are suddenly involved in this, but they are. Okay. Here we go. Beautiful. Throw this back into normal, and let's put these back where we found them. Forward ho. There we go. Back into here. Those sounds of the wheels sound like it's new to me. Maybe not. All right. Move this to the end of the platform so they can get stuff on and off. workers. That should be good. Come back up this way. This one is on the platform. Yes, it is. Beautiful. So we got to close this. Then we got to engage this. Put the handbrake back on. Very good. And then come back down the ladder or just jump. You know, whatever works. Okay. Excuse me. Pardon me. All right. Let's back it up. There it goes. Okay. Now, the question is there anything else we got to do with this engine tonight? He doesn't really need, I mean, he's not even halfway down on coal or water yet. So we're going to say no on both of those. So that is the end now. Everything should be done on the switch list. Take a look. Yep, everything's done on the switch list. Beautiful. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put you guys on pause, and then I'm going to fast forward it, the time until we hit the evening passenger run, which will be just before 1800. We are just about ready to take off on the evening passenger run. We got about, 3 minutes, 15 seconds. We got a problem. The problem is, look, we're loaded at 60 passengers. Look over here. There's still 2 people waiting to get on. We are going to have to buy ourselves a second passenger car because we cannot handle it, the amount of traffic. Okay, so this should, this is still on. So let's release this handbrake. No, it just put the handbrake on. It's the one on the other end. No, it's the train. It's the engine, I should say, has the handbrake on. So let's release this handbrake. That's a tall handbrake. Why do they make it so tall? To clear this here? You got to climb up on the coal to do it? Jump up on here? There you go. That's better. All right, so let's close these safety gates. Safety gate secure. And then he's over here. Now, the question is, do we have money enough to buy another one? Equipment purchase. Let's see. Locomotive diesel, passenger coach. This one costs $45. We do have enough. Oh, we get a discount, too. We got a coupon up. How about this one? We do barely have enough for that one. It's 84 passengers. And this one is 50 passengers. That one's too expensive, though. So we could actually sell this one and get this one. Do we want to do that? Nah, let's just get a second one of these green ones. All righty. Okay. We aren't going to do that quite yet, though. We're going to wait till after the passenger run. All aboard? Yeah, you're already on there, aren't you? Yeah. They didn't add people, did they? No. There's nobody on there. They're all ghosts. Hey, as long as you're a paying customer, you don't need a body. All right. Ooh. I thought I could walk through this. I can't. Okay, I'm just wasting time now. All right, let's get up in here. Is there a 1 minute advance on this? There should be. I wish there was. There is a 5 minute advance. So the answer to that, of course, is no. That's sad. All right. Let's get in this view. We're ready to go. The light is not on. Oh, boy. I forget what light is. Is it D? No. No, obviously not. That's what moves you around. Lamp? What did that turn on? Well, that's just the light inside the cab. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. But how do you turn on the front light? K for light? No. That's doing that thing. J. That's what it is. J. J for light. The J must be silent. All right, so here we go. We're going to want, when we first start up here, right, we're going to want maximum huspa, maximum torquage. Sure. Here we go. Then we can ease off on the torquage. Now that we got some speed built up a little bit. All right, so we're going to run down now. We just left Whittier, and we are on our way to Ella. And when we get down there, I'll bring you guys back. Here we come. All right, right around the corner here. There she blows. Well, tell me what it is. If it'll stop turning, but it won't stop turning. All right, there we go. It's Ella. Yeah. All right. Here we go. There we are. And now we will hop down while the passengers get off. Right? Yep, there they go. They're getting off now. How many are waiting here? There's only 29 coming the other way. But that's all right. Okay, so then we're going to have to go up, disconnect, and do all of that fun stuff. Yep. Make our $60. Because then we got to run around. We got to run backwards. Now, I think the next town up is Bryson, if I'm not mistaken, up that way. After I fix the bridge and everything, that's going to be a while before that happens. I'm taking it real slow, like. And that one, I think, has a turntable in it. I have been up there before. In another game other than this one. Yeah, we'll wait until it announces up here in the left-hand corner. It's a very nice night, is it not? It is. The river's over there? Oh, yeah. The river's right over here. Oh, no, it's not. River's one more mound over, isn't it? There we go. There's the river. Nice. Nice river. Could do some fishing. Probably get some good fishing with how long it's taking these passengers to get off. You guys done yet? No, they're still coming off. Take your time now. Don't worry. We're in no hurry. Is this one? Okay, that's normal already. Yeah. Alrighty. 2, 1. There we go. It'll come up. There you go. Is that like a little ticket noise there? Chicka chicka. All right. Take this off. Keep that on. And we got to pull up past this switch here. We're going to extend out into the level crossing. So we got to get that prepared. Can't really see if we're there or not. I don't think we are. Close. Yeah, one little toot close. We'll stop when we get past this one here. Here we go. Bring it on back down. Nice, nice. Oh, that's nice. All right, so we're going to come over here now. That's enough with the bell. Thank you. No, I don't want to do it that way. Well, no, yeah, I don't want to do it that way. I'm going to turn. Oh, okay, moron. I was thinking there was another handbrake on that side. Nope. That's not how the game works. There's only one on there. It's actually not how it works in real life either. There's only one handbrake. Do they make cars with 2 handbrakes on them? I'm going to guess no, but I could be wrong. Maybe certain ones that are really heavy that they're worried about rolling. All right, so that's closed there. Beautiful. Let's get back up into here. Okay. Forward ho. Here we go. Beautiful. Of course, there are currently no passengers on there. Gives our crew a little bit of time to, sweep things up, get things in good, tidy order so the new customers coming on can get on there. Because that's how they used to do it back then. It's like back when you used to pull up to a gas station and people would come running out. And they would, check your tires and pump your gas for you and everything. Was I alive when that used to happen? How would you know? I don't think so. Immediately when I think of something like that, I immediately think of that scene in Back to the Future. When that one guy pulls up at the gas station, it's exactly what happens. Don't know how long that went on for. 50s? Maybe 60s? You had your full service and then self-serve, and then they have full service anywhere right now in the United States? No. Thank you. My guess would be no, but I could be wrong. Okay, back this one back down now. That'll do. Now this one should be normal right here. I can't see it. Yeah, it is. There we go. A real phone just rang. I mean, my phone. My real phone. As opposed to my... There's no phone in this game. Yeah, my phone just rang, and it sounds just like a train. I know I've mentioned this many times. And I always wonder, can you guys hear it or not? That one was really loud, though. I had that thing turned up really loud on it, so I don't know. All right, now we're going to jump down. And we are going to come over here. Turn that on. And you know what we're going to do next is we're going to come up over here. We're going to get on the inside, and then there's the light bulb. I never noticed that before. Turn it on. Now you can see and stuff. All right. Put her in forward. Here we go. Let's couple up. Here we go. There we are. Jump on out. And let's do all the rigmarole here. Let's rigga and then marole. This one should be closed, all right? Yeah, it is. Open it up. There it is, fully open. Come down on this end. That one I closed. Come over here. Open this up. And then close the safety gates. Oh, you don't really need to, do you? There's nobody on there. Except for trained staff members that know not to go out there. Really, when I get to these train stations, I guess I should open up those safety gates both front, forward, and backward. Look, we're rolling. Okay. Let's put it in reverse now. Yeah, now that we rolled forward and, crushed a couple people. Yeah, 3 at most. Now we'll warn everyone that we're going to move this way. Here we come. Let's back off a little so we can get it in a good position. There we go. There we go. Not quite where I wanted it, but Close enough for railroad work. So I should open up these doors, right, so people can get on. Then I should come over here and open up these doors so people can get on. Now, according to my list here, let's take a look at the time thing here. See, we arrive at 1821, and then we don't depart until 1826. So we got time, but we'll open up the ability of people to sit on the coach if they'd like to. Would you like to? No, we're not going to Ella. We're going to Whittier. Yeah, they'll get on right now. They don't have a problem with that. Ooh, they got 30-some now. Okay. All right, so while the passengers are loading and until we get to 1826, I will put you guys on pause. Okay, we're less than a minute from go. I'm just looking at the boxes here. 89% oil. That's whoa. I just phased into that house. All right, so we have 48 passengers on board now, so that's close to the limit. So let's close the safety gates so nobody, plummets to their death. That would we'd get a bad Yelp review. We don't want that. So we're going to come over here, get on board. About 20 seconds remaining. Beautiful. Zoom in a little bit. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to be, sticklers. No, wait a minute. Now, how come? Okay, yeah. I was wondering why the cars are orange, because the independent brake is on. Okay. Here we go. Back up to Whittier we go, right? Yep, passengers to Whittier. So I'm imagining when you start getting Bryson in there, they're going to break down what passengers are going where, which is really cool. I've never run a passenger service up to Bryson. I've been up there, but I've never run passenger service up there that I can remember anyway. Maybe I didn't, I just don't remember. All right, so we're going to run back up to Whittier. And when we get up there, I'll bring you guys back. And there's Whittier. We're gliding in nicely here. Here we go. Start slowing it down just a little bit. We got a little light on here at Whittier for us. There we are. Okay, everybody get off. Including myself. Whoop, I'm walking the wrong way. Whoop. Where am I? Okay, it's on this side. There we go. Now you got it, buddy. People coming off? Yes, they are. Very nice. Except we didn't have a chance to open up the safety gates. Open up the safety gate. Well, they start piling out before the safety gates are open. What do you want? Push open your own safety gates, people. All right, so while they're getting off, we'll apply the handbrake here on this guy. There we go. Then we'll come back this way. We got to wait for them to get off. Now, while we're waiting for them to get off, let's take a look at what we're going to be doing next. Okay. Look at our overall performance, 110%. How is that possible? I don't know. How we're somehow 110% of our service. Passenger network looks really good. Everything else looks really good. Okay. So we can go up to tier 3. So this is where we're at here. Now, I already got the Whittier Sawmill going at tier 1, and we got 100%. So that's good. It means we're able to handle it. Then we opened up Holyfield to tier 1. Not yet reported because this was our first day. Now, all of this stuff, I forget what they call it. There's, there we got our $48. They called it compulsory and not compulsory or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so that means that we can go to the next one in line, which is this one right here. So we actually did, like I said before, the sawmill out of line. But Stenzel, what we'll do now is we'll put that at tier 1. Now, normally, what I was doing in the past was I was waiting until I got 300%. Because I was thinking if I got 300% in a row, like we got 100% here now, I don't know if it still does that or not, but then I would know that I could handle the next thing, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to keep adding on one more step and until one of these becomes not 100%, then we'll freeze everything to try to figure out what I need to do to keep everything at 100%. If that makes any sense, I don't know. I don't care. And the milestones we're not going to do until we get all of our locations here up to 100%. Because we only have 2 left, right? This one here and that one. No. That one's already active. So we only have 1 left after this. We want to get them all up to tier 3. All right. Now what we want to do is we want to buy. No. First we want to run around. No. First we want to buy the stuff, right? Okay, yeah. The open platform. Yeah. Okay, we want to purchase 1. We'd have $2,000 left over afterwards. Let's purchase that one. Go. All right, send payment. Balance is now okay. What did that say? Bring that back. From delivered to East. Oh, it's already delivered there. Okay, so I should be able to go get it, right? Yeah, we don't need to go over there. Yeah, it did say it was delivered, right? Is it immediately delivered? That's fast. Yeah, open platform quotes delivered to East Whittier Interchange. I'm assuming that means right now. Okay, we paid for it right now. So I think we should be able to go get it right now. Go on, get. All right, so we're going to... we'll leave that. No, we're going to leave it open. That will get more breakage on there, if you will. And then we'll close this, right? And then we'll open up that. Okay. Then we'll come over here. We're going to go back and get that one and drag it back up here. That's what's going to happen. Yep. Here we go. Throttle up. We are on our way. If it's not sitting there at the interchange, it's going to be aight because I would have to run down tomorrow morning. We just keep this engine down there. That doesn't need any coal or water. We're not even halfway through it yet, so there's no sense of refilling it, right? I mean, I suppose there's some sense in refilling it. Always top it up since we're down here anyway, but no. I'm not gonna subscribe to that line of thinking. Yeah, but even if it's not down there now, we would have sent this engine down here to get it because the very first thing we got to do tomorrow is the 8 a.m. passenger service, the morning passenger service. So we might as well grab onto it. As this coach, or the coach we have up there, is, as we saw, was full, $60. We can make more money if we have more room. But even if that one fills up $60 at a time, or 60 people at a time, well, $60, same difference. We're at the stop because I think we're headed down to the sawmill. But how long is it going to take to pay that off? It was like $4,000. It's going to be a while. Oh, look, they used all the logs already. They took all the logs off already, huh? Yes, they did. I'm looking. Do I see it? I do see it. Okay, but we're going to have to stop because this one is first, right? Yes, it is. Can't have that. That switch is in the wrong direction. Right there ought to do. Jump on out there, shorty. Throw it. Perfektenschlag. Now we're going to back it up some more. Get some. There we go. This one should be set correctly. It is. And this one. Can't detect it yet. Yep, it is. And then this one. Can't detect it yet. This thing is still really full. That's nice. I think this boxcar, we set it out last time because it is, that's lumber. Did we ever get our car back with our parts in it? Or is that one of the ones that's down there? I think there's a couple of them down there. Okay, so that is correctly oriented. Yeah, we don't have it back. It'd be sitting right there if we had it. We'll get it back tomorrow or something, I think, right? Alrighty. Slow our roll. There we go. And wunderbar. Jump on out. Now this thing, they said it was shiny new, so this better be 100%, right? All right. I was going to complain to the manager, but no need. Let's unapply the handbrake on it. Then we're going to come down here, do some glad handing. There you go. Open this up. Nope, the other way. There you go. Open. Come over here and open up this angle cock. Got it. Oh, beautiful. All right, now we got to run back up to Whittier. And we're going to have a 2-coach passenger train. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay. Here we go now. Look at that 251. Yes. Mikerowchip RR. That's railroad, in case you didn't know. Of course, was railroad 2 words back then and it turned into 1 now? I don't think so. So wouldn't it just be R, not RR? Aren't we going a little fast for being in the yard right now? Really in the yard? It's hard to say, I guess. There's our other train down there after fixing our mistake. Our other engine. Okay, we're kind of mostly out of the yard now, right? .25 seems to be a good speed to get us going to. Well, we'll get to 26. 1 over. I don't know if we're on a downgrade here, an upgrade, or we level. I just slowed down, but that may have been flange friction. If it's that in depth, I'm not sure. You'd think so, right? Ooh, excuse me. You'd like to think so, wouldn't you? Coming up here now. Nice and easy like. And we're obviously going to have to throw some switches when we get up here. Sun going down, you get those orange glints on stuff. Very pretty. It's simply lovely. Okay, so this one should be normal, and that is incorrect. For our purposes, it is. And then the oil one's going to have to be flipped, too. That one is incorrect. All I can think about is tomorrow, our new set of cars are coming. I get to work all that. I'm very excited. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, I was going to say, is this the wrong one? But it's not. It's the correct one. Throw that. Come on back this way. Get back up in here. Nice. Here we go. Get some good chuffs in here. This one here is the one we're going to want to... Yeah, that's the one we're going to want to switch. We don't want to go on that little siding there. We're going to go straight ahead. Here we go. Uh-oh. I may have stopped too late. Let's find out. Throw the switch. Oh, yeah. No, we're good. We're good. Wasn't quite as close as I thought it was. Here we go. Back out and on. We're coming up to that crossing, which is why I'm doing that. Swipe left. There we go. Very nice. Run through that switch there, and we'll run through this one down here. Get that sway in the cab when you come around the corners here and then in the cars. Just beautifully done. The springs contract due to the centripetal force. Those are some big words I'm using. Okay, I could drop myself off, but all what I had to do was just walk back the distance of the hopper, the coal hopper, the tender, if you will, and the passenger car. I think I can do that. I'm good. Run through this signal here, or this switch here, I should say. Alrighty. There we go. Hop on out. Throw this one back. Come up here. And let's move backward, shall we? Look at me standing there. I'm cute. I like how you put the cursor on it. It says you. It did just for the briefest of seconds. Okay, so let's put her in reverse. There we go. And let us hook up. Come down on in. Come down on in. All right. How many cars, passenger cars, are going to take before they don't need to add anymore? You know what I'm saying? Will Whittier give us 120 people? I don't know. Back we go with the sycamore trees. Those look like sycamore trees to me. Or maybe birch. I hear some flange squeal. All right. Here we come in now. Look out, people. Let's add some brake here. Breakage. Nice. Little bit, little bit, little bit. Okay, very good. Now, some things I want to do here before we call it a night. Let's... Oh, yeah, right, I'm on the end. Okay, I'm like, where the heck am I? First thing we're going to want to do is run up to the engine here. And we're going to want to put on this brake right here, the hand brake that's here. That way we can release the independent brake so we don't run out of water like someone told me. Okay, gotcha. Then we're going to come over here. We can leave the gates open. Yeah, let's close them. Looks fancier. Then we want to come over here. Close these gates. Get this hooked up. There you go. Open that up. Oh, you can't squeeze in between there. I'm too fat. Then come over here. Open this one up. Oh, boy. The one on the end is open. Okay. Release that handbrake. Oh, that closes the safety gates. There we go. Come down here. Close that off. Close the safety gates. There we go. But you know what? I'm looking over at the time. We are in the butter zone, folks. As disappointing as that is, we got that far. It's quitting time already? Let's zoom down in. Oh, there he is. Look at that guy. Look at him. All right. Yeah, that's it for this episode, episode 8. Episode 9 will involve us going into the next day and doing the 8 o'clock passenger run. And then we'll do the Ella/Whittier local once again. I can hardly wait. All right. Why don't you like, why don't you subscribe, why don't you leave me a comment if you don't like the fact that so many passengers are coming to this station that we needed to buy a second passenger coach. Well, this just may not be the channel for you.